We're in of course, the observation lounge here on the Norwegian Prima, and we're going to talk about what we liked and what we did not like about the Norwegian Prima. Let's first start with our dislikes. Very few. One in particular is that we were unable to book our shows before we got on. We tried a month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks before we got on Prima, and it kept saying that we couldn't book. We could not book. So
might be because it was a new ship.
We don't know. No. We just know that once we got on board, they were literally sold out of the popular shows, and we were trying to figure that one out. But we also found out too that while we were on the ship, you could have went to the box office and tried to get a reservation and all of that. But it's just saying that for us, we didn't really particularly care for that because we felt like it should have been better. We should have been able to book the reservations for the shows before we got on the ship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, another dislike I have is that the desserts on here suck. Like, I haven't found one. It's one dessert that I think is okay. Is like the molten lava cake that they have in the main dining room. That's like the only dessert that I've had that I've been like, oh, this is really good. Besides your pineapple up in Indulge Food Hall.
Oh yes.
But other than that, it's like for some reason the desserts are really lacking.
The desserts,
Norwegian.
I would have to say the best dessert.
I would agree too.
I would agree. Q just said we're here in the observation lounge, and he said that the apricot upside down cake is the best dessert that he's had the whole cruise. Right. So I would have to agree with him on that. Even though we did have the 7-layer cake from Cagney's when we went to the steakhouse, Q didn't like it because it was more moussey than
it was
cake.
Mousse cake. Mousse.
Yeah, but I like mousse, and I thought it was a really good cake.
What else would you say? Any other dislikes?
I would say that there were
I didn't like the time that we had to wait for the dining room. To me, it took quite a bit of time to get your food once you place your order.
But that was today.
I noticed that a couple of times.
Yeah, but it wasn't really as noticeable as it was today.
Right.
Now, we don't know if there was a glitch in the kitchen or whatever. We don't know. But it took us about 45 minutes total to get all of our items, the appetizers and the main, and that was a bit long. And I mean, the wait staff, he was really, sincere and unapologetic. But it shouldn't take you that long, for your meal. It took like 20 odd minutes just to get soup. So, it maybe it's because it was busy, because this is the last cruising day and everybody's trying to get in the dining room for their last lunch. But I mean, other than that, I think times have been pretty decent in the main dining room.
What about the likes of Norwegian?
Well, first of all, the Prima is a beautiful ship. I like the ship. There were some things that we felt like they could do better, but overall, it's a beautiful ship. The layout is okay. The food.
You say a lot. Here you go, give me thumbs.
I'm gonna pinch myself every time I want to say it. The layout of the ship, we like it.
It's kind of the way the atrium is set up. It's kind of confusing because it's like one side will be down, one side will be up, but it's like, I mean, you can go through the elevators to get to regular steps,
right?
But the steps they have in the atrium is like one might loop this way and go down, one might loop this way and go up. It's kind of confusing, but I mean, once you're used
here,
to it,
on the ship, and you get around a couple of days, you kind of get used to the flow of it.
I like that the dining rooms are all of them is in the rear, so you kind of know on the different decks, 6, 7, 8.
That the dining rooms are in the aft part. Right. Yeah. And the dining rooms, they got tablecloths, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love that.
Yep.
Yeah. And the food, the main dining room food is really, really good. I have to say, the food is good. Y'all, I bring my special seasonings, but I didn't need it. I mean, and I had seafood, and every time I got a seafood dish, I was like, oh my gosh.
Every dish was seasoned well.
Yeah, every dish was seasoned well. Yeah. Every dish was.
I will say one thing, now that you said that about the main dining room, is that since the menu is the same, it's like, okay, I've already had that. What else do I want? Exactly. It's like after you have the things that you like or you want to try, it's like, okay, there's no reason for me to come back, really. Mm-hmm. because once you hit everything you want to hit, it's like, because the menu doesn't change, it's like, okay, let me go somewhere else.
And I think that's the main focus of it, so you can actually indulge in different venues and try different foods outside the main dining room. So.
And Q said the magic word, indulge. So indulge food hall. I'm telling you, we really enjoyed that.
That was my best venue on the ship, actually.
Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of different food options. You got Q's, the barbecue house. You got the
noodles,
garden. You got noodles. You got the
seaside rotisserie.
You got the Latin Quarter. I mean,
and each one has different
tamara.
food.
Yes, they do. Tamara, yes, and it's just, and then they have the kiosk sitting there that you can just order what you want from the different ones, and you can even customize some of the dishes to your liking. And I'm telling you, Indulge Food Hall is where, and I think they really hit on something, because really, now I'm gonna bring up the buffet. To me, the buffet is just okay, but you don't have to really go to the buffet to enjoy all of the food options here in Prima. You have the Indulge Food Hall, you have that nice menu in the main dining room for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we think that the food options here are top notch. They are, and everything tastes good everywhere. I mean, we had some things that we didn't like quite. I guess that's subjective, but overall, the food choices were really, really
Plus, there's crab everywhere.
Yes.
Lump, backfin,
Yes.
actual crab.
Yes.
From the Indulge Food Hall with a little bread thing, actual crab.
Yes.
You all went to the steakhouse.
We went to the steakhouse and we got a lump crab cake, and that was, of course, an additional $5 upcharge, but it was a lump.
And then you can go to the main dining room and get
the crab cakes.
the little crab cakes
and
from
they
there.
were really good. And you know how we are. We're from Maryland. You know, we judge you by your crab cake. And I'm here to tell you that the Norwegian Prima passed the crab cake test. Yes, they did. The crab cakes in the main dining room were tasty. They were seasoned well. There was holly and filler in it. The little remoulade sauce that they had, the crab cakes on top was really, really good. The crab options, the crab meat options, like the crab cakes and the ashe, the kind of tostada she had with the crab on top.
It's all real crab. There's no imitation crab.
No imitation crab.
The only time I saw imitation crab is when I got my sushi roll, but that's like to be expected.
Yes, but overall, I feel like you will be pleased with the crab cakes in the main dining room and
the food's overall.
The food overall, but we talking crab cakes though right now, baby. The crab cakes,
they really impress you with that.
Yeah, in the main dining room, and also if you choose to go to Cagney's and pay the $5 upcharge to get the lump crab cake,
or in the Indulge Food Hall to get that crab.
Exactly. So. I think you'll be satisfied. So entertainment-wise, we really enjoyed the Donna Summer musical. It was nice. It was a bit long.
It was very long. It was an hour and a half runtime. Mm-hmm. I feel like it could have been down to an hour. Hour and 15 at the very most.
Yeah.
But it was
a great story.
Yeah, it was a great story. Yeah. And the music of Donna Summer, it was really nice. I liked it. The second option that we went to was The Price is Right Live. That was so fun and exciting, and the audience was very engaged. That was really nice. We enjoyed that. We can't speak on the Noise Boys because we have that show this evening, but we'll just add it on, when we do that separate vlog of our last cruising day. So we have the Noise Boys tonight. We were unable to get any of the comedy shows because, once again, that was one of the shows and events that was sold out. And even while we're on here, we were trying to get into the comedy shows and we were not able to. So
I guess that's a dislike then.
Yeah, I guess it's a dislike.
I thought we talked about that.
We did talk
earlier.
about that, how we couldn't get all the shows. So that's one of them. And also in Sid Norman's Poorhouse, they had a couple of shows like the Fleetwood Mac, Rumors band that was playing, did a little thing or whatever. So we weren't able to get into that. But overall, we were pleased with the shows we went to. So, yes.
I enjoyed the different venues that y'all went in, like the virtual things y'all just did.
Oh yeah, Galaxy Pavilion, which is a VR, a virtual reality, space, and it was really good. They had a lot of different variety of virtual reality games, and Shay and I, we did the haunted. It's like a haunted house one.
And I just enjoyed it. People in there howling and screaming, and they didn't doing nothing but sitting down in the chair.
Yeah, that was fun. I had a couple of because I love art. I do love art. And it was fun. It was really fun. And Shay, what was your experience on the Prima Speedway?
Yeah, that was really fun. It's a great option to do at sea. I never thought I'd be driving on the ocean. So that's one thing. But I would say definitely worth the money, $15. I actually wanted to do it at nighttime because it seems like really good to do around sunset or night. But I did it in the middle of the day. But even still, it was really fun. And you can go really fast on those things, especially around turns and stuff. So I think if you're coming on a Norwegian ship that has the go-karts, to definitely do it.
And also, what about your drop?
Oh, my drop was fun. I liked it. It was not as... It was okay. Maybe because the only other drop slide I've been is like a water slide at Coco Cay, that drop slide, and that was way better. I think because of the angle they had it, but because it's on a ship, you can't really do any crazy angles, and you have to slow down and make sure the person's not going out like doop, doop, doop. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, for what it's worth, I think it was pretty, decent to have a drop slide, at sea. So, no complaints.
And the ship do have a cigar lounge. I actually went in there, but I don't think they had the ventilation on it in there too well. So the clothes definitely would smell like a cigar if you leave out there. Then you got people going there and smoking cigarettes.
And you're not supposed to.
Right, so.
Certain people in there smoking cigarettes. I'm just saying.
But that's the overall experience in there. So.
Yeah, and the bars.
I mean, all the bars were good. The only bar that I didn't really like was the Metropolitan bar. That's like the sustainable bar.
Yes, it was.
I didn't care for any of the drinks.
Yeah, the drinks were okay. They weren't mind-blowing to us. Of course, they're made with sustainable ingredients, like they use the banana peels and coffee grinds, to concoct, specialty drinks that's specific to the Metropolitan bar. The only enjoyment at the Metropolitan bar for me was watching the bartender Cowboy interact with
He's a celebrity there.
Yeah, interact with everyone. But give it a try. If you're here, I say give it a try. You may have a different impression. And let us know if you really enjoyed the Metropolitan. The up bars were really good. The whiskey bar, we loved it. The soul bar and the wave bar. A lot of them have the same drinks, but some of them have maybe drinks that are specialty items. So I would say go around to all the bars, find out what their specialty items are, order those, and just have a good time.
And they have different drinks of the day. So.
Yes, different drinks of the day, which I've captured some of them, and they were pretty decent. Some I like more than others. But, I say try them all out. They have the local. The local is a bar area. In addition to, it's a venue, a food venue that's open really late.
Actually, they say 24 hours, but they close for like half an hour.
Yeah. And they have
in the morning and at night.
They have a really nice menu and a lot of different options. Like you can get your wings there, even though they're not fried. They're like broiled wings, but you can get like buffalo and chili. And you can get sandwiches and burgers and desserts. So I would say that if you're not a main dining room person, the local is another great option for food choices here in Point.
Yeah, it's like they offer a lot of different menus that's besides the main dining room and the buffet. Exactly. So we have these in-between menus that, hey, if you're not feeling the main dining room, like how I said, you're tired of that menu, let's go somewhere else. There's a ton of different options on the ship where you can go to other places to try different food if you're like tired of one thing or another.
Yeah, and that's what we really like about here. There's a lot of different food options for us. So you really never got bored. And I feel like your 5 or 7 day cruise, it gives you an opportunity to try all of the different venues and all of the food choices. And then you make the decision which ones you like. Listen, those are the ones you go to. We got a family balcony, and it was very spacious. And it had a nice balcony area.
I think all of them actually have a good size.
Yeah,
they do. We peeked into an interior,
yeah.
And that interior looked like it was really spacious. They have like a lever where you can just on a keypad and you can hit, and the light, it lights up. The button lights up outside of the room, showing you, when you want your room made up, when you don't want to disturb sign. And that was we really liked that. The bathrooms, like I said, really nice bathrooms, spacious enough for 2 people to go in without really bumping into each other.
I enjoyed that.
Yes.
Bathrooms and the showers.
Plenty
nice
of outlets, for your electronic needs. A great big old TV, and the rooms are really, really well appointed. We really enjoyed this thing.
So, overall, how'd you feel about
Okay, let's go back.
First time on Norwegian.
Right.
And I know we're on a new ship, so we'll have to see once we go on more. Because now that we've been the Norwegian, I think I might be Norwegian now. I think I might.
Right.
That might be the place to be, at least for me. Yeah.
Right. The go-to, cruise line for us. On a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 being this is the worst, 5 being this is the best.
I give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I give it a 4.5 also. So that's high score
for us. Those are really high scores. It's showing you that we really enjoy the Norwegian Prima. It's a new ship. Maybe that's what's getting the edge. But
it's not even really the ship. It was just the options that they have.
The options were limitless as far as the food, entertainment, and
activities.
Yes. Oh, we didn't even talk about the exercise. They do have it's called Pulse, the fitness center here, and it's really nice. It has a lot of different fitness equipment in it, and yes, that's nice. We got a chance to peek down into the thermal suite, which is really nice with a saltwater pool and a lot of the thermal loungers that are warm and heated. So yeah, those are really nice. So that's how we feel about the Norwegian Prima. We're wrapping it up, and as always, we would like for you to
like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that thumbs up button.
Right, and make sure you hit the notification button so you know when we're posting our next adventure. So for Q&S Vlogs, I'm May.
I'm Q.
And I'm Shay.
And we're out.
Peace.